Oh, wow. What a week it has been, huh?
What a week.
A good howdy do to our subscribers.
Howdy do to the subscribers.
And a howdy don't.
All 40,000 of you. Howdy don't to the non-subscribers.
As always, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Go down the list of our playlists and just like every video that you see.
If you subscribe, you'll get 7 years of good luck, and your horoscope tomorrow will tell you which sexual position is the best for your love life. Count on it. What a week, though, in sincerity, because they approved the vaccine.
I know,
FDA, huh?
I know. It's so exciting. Even though a few people got Bell's palsy or whatever, and they did the.
Who?
Did you see that?
Well, that's where like a little bit of your face is numb, right?
Yeah. It's like just yeah.
Can't you also get Bell's palsy from like leaving the fan on at night, kind of blowing on your face, and then your face goes numb? That's a classic.
I have no clue.
Quote me on that.
I think you get it later in life, if anything, but I do know somebody who got it like at the age of like 24, 25, and he had it for like 6 months or something.
And it was just like numb?
Yeah, he couldn't smile. And it wasn't, the worst part was it was a happy guy.
Let me tell you something. I smile like you wouldn't believe. People always say, nice smile, such a happy boy. And I go, there's pain. There's pain behind those. This is
a mask. This is all a facade.
You know what I read in an article about the vaccine?
Oh yes, go ahead.
It's 94. Famously 94% effective. You know, it only has to be 50% effective for them to consider approval. It only has to have a 1 in 2 shot of helping.
So 94 is pretty fucking good then.
94, tell you what, on that scale, 94 is looking extra good.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. It was already good. But, come on.
Would you, I don't even know if I would not take something if it was 1 and 2.
Well, especially if there are possible side effects.
Yeah.
I'd rather just get the disease at that point.
Yeah.
Unless it was like, well, I mean, like measles and that shit will kill you.
Yeah.
This coronavirus hoax is the flu. Something more than the flu.
Really, I'm just getting the vaccine so everyone leaves me the hell alone, if anything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's for you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
But didn't we get like, aren't we like on backlog or like order or like layaway or something where we can't?
Well, I received an email that I was beyond non-essential. I'm actually, they invented a new tier of barely a person. And that's me. So I will be receiving it towards the end. The hangover symptoms and the coronavirus symptoms are eerily similar. And then you wake up the next day and feel fine.
You know what though? But here's another thing that makes it even more similar. So some people have been reporting memory loss with the virus. And when you're really hungover, you're like, what happened last night?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's rain.
Right, it's like the virus is so smart that you forget you even have it. That's what's amazing about it.
All right, what else did we have in the...
Speaking of scary things, you hear about this Shia LaBeouf? FKA Twigs. We have to by default be on her team. I mean,
oh yeah. Oh, no. I mean, you can't. Like, just because I don't like your music doesn't mean you should be fucking hit.
I mean, for those that don't know, Shia LaBeouf came out. FKA Twigs said he was a real garbage person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Violent, emotionally and physically. Here's the thing. Sometimes you can judge a book by its cover. And Shia is one of those characters where...
Never date
you look
a
at
child
him,
actor.
Show a picture of him. Show a picture of him in that, remember that Sia video? When he was opposite that little dancing girl?
Yeah.
You look at that guy, you think, that guy hits his kids. That guy hits his wife.
Yeah.
And he does.
Yeah.
And he does.
And it turns out we have gotten almost so numb to these stories because, and to me, I'm like, why don't these men see a trend? Like, women are speaking out. It's gonna happen to you. If you abuse women, we're coming forward now. Fun's over, assholes. Like...
Fun's over.
So my silly news is actually a really heartwarming story.
Yes.
I know.
It's new for you.
I know. Okay. So this family, it was this woman, her kids, 2 elderly dogs, and a cat, that they were in Canada, and their car, they had quote unquote summer tires when they shouldn't have, which the fact that that's even an ordeal, fuck that noise.
Oh, don't get me started.
So anyways, they're stranded in Canada. They're at a motel because they just say, we're going to stay for the night here. The mom's like, I can't drive anymore. I'm exhausted, whatever. They put out a thing on Facebook because the husband can't get to them he's in Alaska, okay? He can't get to them because he can't cross the border right now due to COVID, right? So he says, they put on Facebook, can somebody take my family from this place in Canada 1,000 miles to Alaska? All right, they put this out. This old man and his wife are like on Facebook, and he goes, wife, can I take these young people all the way to Alaska? And he did. He literally picked them up. Okay, a mom, 2 kids, 2 dogs, and a cat, which sounds like the beginning of a one-liner joke, but he he picks them up and he takes them all the way there. And can you imagine a stranger doing that for you?
And he wasn't expecting any weird sex stuff?
No.
It's exhausting.
Isn't that wild?
Oh my God. It's exhausting. Thank God. Good for you, man. Good for you.
Yeah.
Hey, good for you.
Yeah. It's one of those feel-good stories that I'm like, I would never do that for somebody, but it's nice someone did.
I would rather do some sort of monetary help because I don't like to spend that long in a car with people that I enjoy. So let alone strangers.
Yeah.
How's that small talk going? I would like to check in on this in a few years. Are they doing holidays together? Do this man and this young woman, do they go to concerts together? Do they kind of just hang out?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is like a buddy.
Yeah.
This is a buddy system. China recommends flight attendants wear diapers. And the reason for that is that China's aviation authority released a new COVID-19 safety guidelines that includes the suggestion that flight attendants wear diapers to avoid using plane lavatories. They are telling these people to shit in their pants instead of using the bathroom so they don't get COVID-19. Let me tell you something. If my place of work ever said, you know what, we're trying to protect you, why don't you just piss your pants? I'm done working there.
Yeah, we're done here.
I am done working there.
We're done here.
Could you imagine you're on a flight to China and you ring a little bell? I'd love a little Pinot Gris if you have a second. And also, would you mind changing your diaper? We can all smell your shit. How's that sound?
I am repulsed.
And let's not even talk about, okay, maybe they're not pooping on a flight. Pee doesn't smell good too, especially when it's staying in your diaper. I mean, the UTIs on the flight attendants on this poor craft alone.
Yeah.
What's the yeast budget for China aviation?
I just think also, they already have such negative opinions of women over there, and God forbid a flight attendant gets her fucking period or whatnot. And
then you got
period,
pee, poo, that's a diaper.
Yeah.
No, that's
yeah.
No. There's going to be a new COVID-20s growing in that.
Why can't the company buy more tools to clean the bathrooms? Why do our flight attendants have to walk around with fucking diapers?
Or do we say one of the toilets is the flight attendant's toilet? Maybe this toilet is reserved for flight staff.
Yeah.
God forbid. The pilots have their own bedroom in there, don't they? In that little locked room? They have to.
I think so, yeah.
Or are they wearing diapers? Do pilots always wear diapers?
I don't think so. That's why you got a co-pilot. When you got to go take a shit, the co-pilot does it.
Oh. That's the only reason why they have co-pilots. Not a good PR year for China.
No. What? I just can't believe that they're still calling it the China virus. Like these rude-ass people. I'm like...
They're garbage people.
It blows my mind, though. It really does blow my mind because it's it's not even their issue really anymore. It's our issue. It's our problem.
For this one, the two of us, we are going to alternate reliving our lowest moments of 2020. I'll go first. During this year, this quarantine, not too long ago actually, I said the sentence, and I quote, "I've found the perfect formula for having a good comedy set." That formula was drinking exactly 7 glasses of red wine before performing. And it worked. The 7th glass comes with me on stage.
Oh, okay, so you're reasonable about it.
Because then I would be like, you know what? I keep waking up hungover after a show.
No.
And then somebody goes, "Oh, you drank 7 glasses of red wine."
Okay, I drank
And I go,
7 glasses
"You
of red
think
wine."
that 7 glasses of red wine? I also fucking killed. So, sue me.
Play the tape back, it's just dead silent, and you have like red
It's just me
wine
going,
all over your
"There's blah,
face.
blah, blah, blah." Just-
Somebody
There's not a
carry
single
me
laugh.
off
I just think I
stage.
did well. You're getting out of here.
Who's the drinking tonight? Who's the drinking tonight? One of my low moments this year, I was driving to Montana, and that wasn't the regret. I loved Montana, but on my way, we stopped in Utah, and for some reason, I don't know why, but we got pizza, and Utah is not known for their pizza. Let me make that very clear.
Yes, yeah,
It was
yeah.
garbage, and I ate the whole thing. It was the worst pizza,
Oh.
and I ate the whole thing.
My second one is, it's pretty simple. It's every single one of my failed TikToks from this year of our Lord 2020, which is plenty.
Yeah.
It's the app that I keep coming back to, lest it make me regret it each and every time.
Yeah.
They give you an inch, and they take it away.
I think first of all, look, the worst thing is when you make a TikTok, it doesn't do well, then you watch it back and you're like, you know what, it really wasn't that good, I guess.
Yeah. When you posted it, you're like, well, this is fine. Then you watch it back and you're like, I know. I get it.
Okay.
I think it's the biggest example of a true creator to understand that some things, you know, missed the target.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. I'm man enough to admit it. I'm human. I'm person enough to admit it.
Turn that into a poem, but don't say it again. My last regret that I don't wish to relive is once when I was in Montana, we ordered Chili's and Taco Bell on the same night. And here's the worst part.
For the same meal?
For the same meal, we ordered them for dinner together, and the Grubhub men showed up at the same time. And then we had to explain, we were like, we're just, you know, we're eating both.
Can we just talk about the fact that both of your biggest regrets of the year revolve around food, and maybe we take a look at, you know, what we're putting into our bodies?
Oh, look who's fucking body shaming now. Look who's fucking body shaming now. See, this is why I say what I say all the time, and I don't come out and tell the truth and tell all of these people that I have a problem myself.
I worry about your health. I worry about your health. You know what I mean?
Oh, my health is fine, girl.
Just starts choking.
Yeah, it's not my physical health that we need to worry about. Mentally,
It's the
absolutely.
mental health. After the U.S. election, key people are leaving Facebook and torching the company in departure notes. That's fucking torching the company.
Torching.
Chef's kiss for a headline. I love that. A departing Facebook employee said the social network's failure to act on hate speech, quote, makes it embarrassing to work here. No shit.
Yeah, but also,
But here's the thing. I have no sympathy. After watching the feature film from 2010 or 2011, I don't remember exactly, once you watch The Social Network, how can you work for that company? Saying that fucking Jesse Eisenberg is your boss? No thanks. No thanks.
first of all, let me just reflect and say that The Social Network is a phenomenal movie. It
Phenomenal
is so
film.
good, and I watch it probably
Yeah.
once or twice a year because I'm like, How does $1 million sound? How about $1 billion?
$1 billion.
God.
Justin Timberlake.
So good.
You know what's the Napster guy didn't even say that? Justin Timberlake said that. In a brief moment, he was not even in character. He said that as Justin Timberlake.
Yeah. First, I think Justin Timberlake is a great actor. So sue me, okay?
He is. He's a good actor.
He is.
He's a good actor.
He is.
He's a multi-talented superstar.
I know. Leave the man alone.
I said, did you see that Andrew Garfield's going to be in the new Spider-Man? Spider-Man 3.
Wait, I'm sorry. But what happened to the other guy that was doing it?
Andrew Garfield. He's also going to be it, and then so is Toby. They're bringing them all together.
What the hell? What?
They got Kirsten Dunst to be in this. And Emma Stone. Seems like a lot of people.
How can there be 3 Spider-Men?
Listen, there's no rules. There's no rules.
That should be a rule. If there were to be a rule, it would be that.
We already live in a timeline. We live in a timeline where 3 Spider-Man exist. So they might as well be in the same movie together. Anyway, we digress. You were saying that Andrew Garfield is the man who actually founded the popular social networking app.
Facebook.
Yeah. Yes.
But also, so these people coming out now being like, we're disgusted. It's like, the Facebook hate speech has been going on for at least 4 years. You're a little freaking late. Like...
Yeah, the whole toppling of democracy in 2016 didn't ring any bells for you.
My story is... Okay, so this I thought was bizarre that it's even news, but I want to talk about these Ring cameras in particular. So this person had one of these Ring cameras like up in the corner of their house, and this Amazon delivery guy came over, dropped off the package, and then blew in the window like air, and then drew a little picture in it.
That's amazing.
I think that's funny. These people didn't find it funny. They thought that it was creepy and that he was looking into their house.
What was the picture?
I don't know. It looked like he was just doing like a smiley.
Well, that's delightful.
Yeah, it doesn't look anything. But so these people were like, it's so weird. And the company was like, we're investigating who this driver is. It's totally inappropriate. And I'm like, you know what? This guy has arguably one of the more annoying jobs to do, okay? And you're gonna get him fired because he decided to draw a little picture on your window, which you would have never even known about if you didn't have the snoopy little camera up in the corner.
Nothing good comes from those fucking cameras. Also, can I say this? Delivery men, 9 times out of 10, delightful human beings.
Oh,
delightful.
Absolutely.
You ever met a FedEx guy just like dropping off things? They're always giving you a head nod. Or even better, like a, what's up? You know, how you doing? And it's just genuine. There's no ulterior motive. They got nothing to get from you. They're delightful people.
So did you know, also, this is what bothers me about those Ring camera things, that in certain counties and certain cities and all this stuff, police just have access to your Ring camera?
They can hack that mainframe?
Yeah, they could just have it.
Well, I mean, the FBI guys are watching us on our computers right now.
Yeah, but it's like, don't you think that's a little fucked up that the police can just know that you have a problem if you don't even know you have a problem?
Let me tell you something. Wake up. We've been living in this shit. You know what I mean? You're getting watched constantly. I behave like I'm being tracked and watched 24 hours a day. The only difference is I love it. It's kind of my kink. I enjoy it.
I want to say this, okay? Like and subscribe, okay? Like our videos, subscribe to our channel. We're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on TikTok. If you've heard of it, we're on it, people. And
that's a great slogan. God forbid you shared it.
God fucking forbid.
That's great. See you next week.